Hello, I am Dr. Darnita L. Payden, and my purpose is to educate, encourage, and enlighten. Thank you so much for taking the time to stop by my channel today. I am so grateful that you are here. Today, we are going to talk about how to help your spouse get organized in 3 simple steps. Create a system. You can help your spouse get on board by creating a system, and it needs to be an easy and simple system. And make sure, as we talked about in step 1, that you include them in the process. You can say something like, I'd appreciate it if you could keep all the beverages in the refrigerator on this specific shelf. Or I'd like to have the onions on this shelf. And don't come for me if you're that person who does not keep your root vegetables in the refrigerator. This is just an example. I know a lot of people like to keep them in a cool, dry place. That's on you. This is just one example. But you could talk about, I'd like for us to make sure that the garbage is emptied on a regular basis so that our house doesn't smell. And I'd appreciate it if we could not put mail and packages on the kitchen counter because, we eat in there. Can we put those somewhere else? Does that make sense? You're giving specific examples and you're speaking in pleasant tones and you're including your spouse in this process. And then you ask again, would that work for you? And if they say yes, great. You celebrate and you start implementing this system. If, however, they say, no, that's not going to work for me, I want to do it a different way. You work together on a plan that will work for you both. Number 1 reason I need you to remember how this works is compromise. You give some, your spouse gives some, and then in the end, you both get hopefully what you want. So remember compromise and don't overcomplicate the system. As an example, you could use a label maker in your refrigerator that says beverages, meats, fruits. You want fruits in the crisper. Be very specific on how you would like for your refrigerator to work, or if you to be organized, or if you need to leave loving post-it notes. Loving post-it notes. I said not notes like, didn't I tell you to do this? No, you may just leave a gentle reminder that coats go here and mail goes here. Whatever the system is that you all create, and make sure that you build into your system how you get to gently remind each other if somebody goes off the system just a bit. Do not be too rigid in your system. Try not to do a complete major home overhaul. Maybe try and start with 1 room at a time. You'll work on the kitchen and then you'll do the bedroom or the laundry room. But we want to work on this over time. Again, because we don't want a rigid system where if they put the beverages on the right shelf, but they didn't turn the labels to the front, or they didn't organize them by size, and they didn't color code them. They didn't have the fizzy drinks with the water, the sparkling water with the regular water. Don't be too rigid, right? Now, if you and your spouse can agree that you want all of the labels turned a certain way and you want the fizzies and the non-carbonated on the same shelf, go with it. It's your system, okay? But remember that this is a conversation, and the goal of it is to help your spouse to be more organized. And again, you'll determine what more organized means so that there will be harmony and order in your house. And you can just breathe. So be patient though. Implementing this new system, it may take time, right? New habits often do. Think back to the time when you needed to do something differently. So make sure that you are very patient. And we're going to talk more about that in step 3. Rewards matter. Now, this is where I know I can hear some of you saying it because I've heard it before. Well, why do I have to reward, hand on hip? Why do I have to reward my husband or my wife for cleaning the bathroom or for taking out the trash, for managing our money or for putting clothes in the hamper? They should do that anyway. And notice should. So we want to be very careful with the should of what they should do. You want to reward them because you want them to be successful, right? You want to implement the system that's going to give you, remember, that harmony and that order. Keep that goal in mind. And I want to let you know why you want to reward them again. It's because it's an effective method. It works. All of us need an encouragement from time to time, every day, often. Pat on the back, good job. Your spouse is no different. And we all need that cheerleader to say, yes, you're doing a great job. Now, if they're not doing a great job, I don't want you to lie to them, but I want you to encourage them when you see them doing wonderfully well. If they are, having some missteps, again, you've already built into your system, how are you each going to talk to the other when, things aren't going well or as planned in the system? Okay. Thank you so much for taking the time to stop by my channel today. I am so grateful that you are here. Before you leave, please give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, and share with at least 5 people you know. Thank you again. And if no one has told you today how awesome you are, I want you to know that you are absolutely, positively awesome. Take care. God bless. Bye.